What's up, YouTube? Zero here. Welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, we're going to take on Lord Ganabelt Valkyris in Tales of Arise. Now, in this video, you're going to see this epic boss battle against the Lord of Light. I'm going to give you some simple tips and tricks to help this boss battle go much smoother for you, and hopefully with these tips and tricks you can conquer this lord and get well on your way to freeing Cyslodia of Lord Ganabelt Valkyris. Before I get into it, I do want to say that if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. For more Tales of Arise content, I do a bunch of other video game videos and mystery box unboxing videos, so feel free to check those out as well. Thank you so much in advance for doing so. It does really help out me and my channel. Without further ado, let's get into this boss battle against the Lord of Light. Now at this point in the game, and you're going to see, I do have the full party, and you will too if you get to this point in the game. You're going to have Rinwell, you're going to have Law, and you're going to have Xion. Now I've seen a lot of recommendations online, people saying, oh, play as Law, it'll make the battle easier, and you can do this. You can see I'm playing as Alphen, so I don't need to worry about it. I didn't worry about it. Does it make the battle easier? Well, at this point in the game, Law just joined your party. You can spend your SP to increase his abilities or get more abilities, but he's still not going to have many. At this point, Alphen is going to be tricked out for you. I don't know how you've invested your SP, but you're still going to have a lot of cool moves. Your AG is going to be increased, or you may be dealing more damage. Regardless, Alphen is still going to be your most tricked out character. So me personally, I prefer to utilize Alphen. Even though a lot of guys are going to say utilize Law, you don't have to. One of the biggest recommendations and the most important things you can do for this battle to make it 10 times easier is make sure all of your characters have the charm Alexandrite equipped. Now what Alexandrite is going to do is it reduces light and dark damage, incoming damage, by 50%. You can actually get even beefier ones that can increase the resistance to light and dark damage even further. The one I have on Alphen actually adds an extra 10% resistance for Alphen. So he's up to 60% light and dark damage resistance, which is absolutely awesome. The reason why you want to do this is because Lord Ganabelt deals light damage. Hence why I called him the Lord of Light. So you're going to be reducing his incoming damage significantly to all of your characters. Now I've also seen guys online that recommend having 15 life bottles. That's absolutely ridiculous. You shouldn't need that many, and if you need that many, you're probably on too high of a difficulty level, and you may think about dropping it. Now, I'm not on the hardest difficulty level. I am on the second hardest difficulty level, which I believe is called moderate in this game. So it's right below hard and above normal. Pretty sure it's moderate. I end up using 5 life bottles in this game. You saw me use a few earlier on. I kind of messed up. I was getting a little button mash happy and allowed myself to end up dying, but no big deal. Now, there's this one move, and you're going to see it right here in the middle of the battle that's going to deal a significant amount of damage. And this is one of the biggest reasons why you want to have that reduced light damage, because the first time I faced this, I didn't do that, and I got completely demolished. So, in that middle move, he's going to summon 3 clones of himself. He's going to be untouchable inside of this shield, and you're going to have to try and defeat all of these clones. Now, whichever clones you do not defeat in that circle around him are going to remain until you defeat them. So, after he summons that shield circle and those copies, try to kill those copies as quickly as possible. I wasn't able to. I only killed one of them by the time he was able to summon this insane move. I would go after them first just to get them out of the way, because no one needs clones in the way when you are trying to dominate Lord Ganabelt. Now, my strategy, I have my AI focused on healing, because as Alphen, if you do utilize your Flame Sword moves, you're going to be losing health a decent amount. That is a reason why that you would want to have at least a few life bottles. I recommend utilizing your Flame Sword moves because they do deal a significant amount of damage. Have Xion focus on healing you, and also just keep some of those bottles around just for when you or your other characters like Xion do go down. It is nice to have a few going into the battle just in case, because sometimes you're going to make mistakes, or your characters, your AI friendlies, aren't going to move the way they should. So, outside of that, watch out for Ganabelt's casting. Make sure you utilize one of your AI, or even yourself, to down him when he is casting. Law is pretty crucial in this game to breaking Ganabelt, so make sure you're using your D-pad ability as often as possible when you're using Law. And make sure you watch out for some of his ranged attacks. He will jump forward 3 times. We've actually seen that in boss battles before, but he'll charge across the map 3 times, so pay attention to that. I know it did trip me up a few times that you've seen in this video already. So it's 3. Make sure you dodge closer to when he's about to hit you, because if you try and dodge too early, he's going to end up hitting you. So just be aware of that as well. Perfect dodges are always accepted, but not always necessary. Unfortunately, at the end of this video, I do lose a significant amount of my team, but we did enough damage to him earlier on that I didn't have to worry about it. Now, again, Law is extremely important, and you can see he does call in, Ganabelt calls in lightning type moves. You don't have to actually be out of the radius to perfect dodge. You just have to dodge as soon as the lightning is coming down, kind of like what I did. One of the amazing items that I recommend utilizing is the orange gel. The orange gel is going to restore your CP, and what that's going to do is it's going to allow Xion to heal up your party as often as possible. So we are coming down to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. It looks like my entire team's up, so that's a good thing. But we are coming down to the end of the video. I hope this helped you out. I hope you don't have to use 15 life bottles in order to defeat Ganabelt. I only needed to utilize 5. You can see he does cast this insanely powerful move at the end, almost like he did in the beginning, where he does a significant amount of damage. But if you have that Alexandrite equipped, it should lessen the blow. So I hope you have a great weekend. It's the weekend for me, so I'm going to go game some more in Tales of Arise. Let me know in the comment section if you've defeated Lord Ganabelt, and if you have, let me know how hard he was. Till next time, peace.